closing the loop on Herb's account of what happened yesterday, 34 years ago in Beirut, when the Marines were attacked, and within 48 hours, the President had convened the Cabinet, the National Security Council principals, and the evidence was pretty compelling. However, Secretary Weinberger wanted more concrete proof of who had done it, and long story short, we, the French, the Italians, all of whom were hit on the same day, their embassies in Beirut, had coordinated and were pretty absolute in our conviction that this had happened because of Hezbollah with Iranian support. Long story short, we took too long because of divisions within the Cabinet between Secretary of State and Defense, and finally, however, about 10 days later, unfortunately, after the President had gone to to Asia and back, we convened again, and Director Casey had very, very vivid evidence of Hezbollah having done it, how they rehearsed, where they rehearsed, and to overcome the objections of the Secretary of Defense, said that we can carry this out without collateral damage. There are no civilians likely to be damaged by a response from us. The Sixth Fleet had a very clear, massive, I'll say, intention to attack the Bekaa Valley facility. Secretary of Defense said, well, we really have to keep taking into account that there's leverage on the Arab side, and if we start killing people without certain knowledge, we're risking having increase the price of oil, and just generally our relationship with the Arab world will be damaged severely, and so I'm very much opposed to any response. Well, the President listened, decided on the spot, no, we cannot allow it to occur that anyone can go around killing Americans with impunity. We're going to go after these people. Does everybody understand that around the table? Well, everyone did. The meeting was concluded, and at about midnight, perhaps a little later, at about the time the Seventh Fleet, in coordination with the French, who had the aircraft carrier Foch on station in the Eastern Mediterranean, was going to go with us, I had a call from the Situation Room that said the attack had been aborted by the Secretary of Defense, and I was incredulous. I notified the President, and it turned out that the Secretary of Defense had reached the President after that meeting where the decision had been made, and had convinced the President that we were running risks that were imprudent, and we really ought to be more deliberate about any reaction we might take. Well, there are other details to the episode, but we're paying a price for that paralysis to this day.